Hey everybody, thanks a lot for checking back. This is Dave from Free Run Speed. Today I'm going to talk about the Saucony Peregrine 13. About a year ago, I took my wife over to REI because she needed a trail shoe, and we pulled out 4 pairs of shoes, a Saucony, a Brooks, Ultra, and Hoka. Put them all on her feet, let her go around in them, and she left the store with the Peregrine 11. She trained for 3 months in this shoe, and then in late May went to the Grand Canyon and did rim to rim in this same shoe. She had no foot problems, she had nothing. She just loved this shoe. So she tried on 4 different shoes. This was the one that was the most comfortable, and this is the one she took. And there's a reason for all of that. I'm about to go hit the trails. I will come back and tell you all about it. What I can tell you first off is that there's more under your foot in this Peregrine than any previous Peregrine. Most of that is in this insole. They've included the new insole that they're putting in all their road shoes, 7 millimeters versus 5 millimeters. So that's 2 millimeters more foam under your foot than previous. And you're gonna feel it when you put the shoe on. All right, back from my run. Got perfect testing ground to test trail shoes out. It's a 10-mile loop, 1,200 feet of vertical gain, single track, lots of rocks, very slick uphills and downhills, meaning it's very loose. So you're gonna slide unless you have really good grip. There's water. What else can I tell you? There's a little bit of road. As I said earlier, there are some updates to the shoe. First, it got lighter. In fact, it's the lightest Peregrine we've seen. 9.2 ounces on the men's side, which is super light for a trail shoe, specifically with this much rubber on it. 260 grams and 8.2 ounces on the women's side, 230 grams, and those are in sample size 9 and 8. But there's more cushion, and I said that at the start they have included the insole that they include on all of their road shoes now, which is a Power Run Plus foam insole, and it's 7 millimeters thick. So one, it's a much more resilient foam, and there's more of it. It's 7 millimeters versus 5. So it's gonna feel like there's a lot more cushion in this shoe. On the trails, I had no issues sliding or losing grip on anything, specifically on the very, very steep uphills and the very steep downhills. I had no issues losing grip. These 5 millimeter lugs, they work great. Add to that, it's low to the ground. It's 28 millimeters in the heel, 24 millimeters in the forefoot. It's a 4 millimeter offset. It's low to the ground. So you're gonna stick to the ground. You're gonna feel the ground. You're gonna feel the contours of the ground, which helps you navigate uphill and downhill. The Peregrine does have a rock plate. For the small rocks, running through them, across them, no issues at all. Didn't notice that I had any rock pressure. The big rocks, that's a totally different story. Rock plate or no rock plate, you're gonna feel the big rocks. The upper is fairly simple. It's a one-piece mesh upper. It has some welded taping to protect your foot a little bit. Has this mesh on the side, again, to protect the sidewall of the shoe. Has loops in case you want to put gaiters on. The tongue is attached, and there's no padding in this tongue. It is simply the mesh itself. Running in this shoe, I fully understand why it's so popular and such a favorite of trail runners that simply want to feel the trail, want to float across the trail, and have strong ankles, strong feet, that you don't need all that protection. I fully understand why this shoe is so good and so well liked. And at 9.2 ounces, you're gonna like it even better. Personally, I had some fit issues. It's not that the heel fit is bad. It's just that I really need my heel to be secure if I'm gonna be running on super uneven, rocky trails. And that might be because I twisted my ankle last year, and I can still feel it. It's still there. I know it's still there. So that might just be my security blanket that I need the heel locked in and tight. So to get that, I really had to crank down on the laces. And on my left foot, which is the bigger foot, thanks to the twisted ankle, it's still a little bit more swollen than normal. My left foot fell asleep while I was running because I had the shoe too tight. But that's what I personally needed to have to feel secure. The Saucony Peregrine 13, $140, available today. If you've been wearing the Peregrine, you're gonna love this one. You're gonna love the added cushioning. You're gonna love the lighter weight, plain and simple. Thanks a lot for watching. Talk to you next time.